No. Okay. So welcome. Welcome. I'm so happy, blessed, and excited to be able to see all your faces. So, how many of you guys are excited to start the
Hello.
30-day push tomorrow?
So excited.
How many are scared?
Yes.
How many are nervous? I'm nervous. I
Yes.
mean, yeah, we're nervous and excited and scared in a good way because I just don't know what to expect. I've been in this company for 2 years. I had never ever promoted, not once. The first person that I was in touch with from the accountability group, the Race to Ruby page, was Kristen, and we clicked like this, just like I'm clicking with all of you. And a lot of people assume, like, hearing me and stuff, that I promoted and stuff. Y'all, I ain't never promote before yet. The most that I've done, I got Christmas cash from November. And let me see, I got Fast Start qualified one time. And the most that I made from commission was like $91. um but still, I believe in this company. The problem is not it works. The problem was me. And now I've
Yeah.
decided, like, okay, something's got to give. I have to push, like my life literally depends on it. I have 4 boys that I homeschool. I need to make this work. Like I was saying in the live video in our group page, we have to break the cycle of misery. We are not made to strive. We were made to thrive. There's a huge difference. Okay, so I hope that you guys were able to catch up. Let me see those planners.
I need to get a planner. Mine's a notebook.
Hey, that's better than nothing. What I used to do was print out the calendar, put it on my wall, and put my to-do list up on there. That shows initiative. Even if you have to draw your calendar, which I also did before, at least I had something.
Yeah.
So,
I don't have mine up because my husband is in bed.
okay, so, all right. So that's a little bit about me. What we have in common here is that we belong to this amazing company. We want to promote.
Amen.
We want to bless other families, not only with the financial opportunities, but with the freedom opportunity. So many families struggle with, not spending enough time with their babies or their grandkids, or even with their spouse, because they always have to, go to work and come home. And even for us wives, for us moms, raise of hands, when we get home, we still don't stop working. We're always constantly working. There is no clock out time for us. So what I really want to encourage you ladies is, the moment that you feel overwhelmed, lazy, tired, stuck, remember your why. Remember the reason why you started. That's really where it all goes back to. It's about your why. So have it written down. And even if you don't have to have it written down, take a picture of it. A lot of us, it's our families. If it's a bill, take a picture of that bad boy, hang it up. Whatever debt you have, hang it up. Whatever it is that you want the Christmas cash to pay for, hang it up. Let there always constantly be a reminder. And never forget your self-development. Self-development is so important. um if you guys don't know, which I'm pretty sure most of you know by now, I'm a Christian. Most of the people that join It Works, they're Christian. It's a Christ-centered company. Start your mornings with a daily devotional. When you start your daily devotional, take 10 minutes, sit in silence, and pray. Because one of the things that I've learned in the last 2 years is, you don't need music. You don't need people praying over you. All you need is silence. You don't need nobody
Amen.
laying hands on you.
I'm
God can
telling
talk
you.
to you directly. Yeah, He can talk to you directly. I don't need nobody. I don't need I believe in messengers. I'm not saying anything about that. But if it's an urgent thing, God can just speak to me in silence. So I encourage you, take 5-10 minutes after your devotional, sit in silence and pray. The most talking that God does is when you just listen. A lot of times we're always asking and, Lord, can I have this? Lord, can I have that? Just sit in silence and just thank you, God. Thank you for the women that I have around me. Thank you for the leaders. Thank you for the desire that you put in me. Thank you for the fire that you put in my belly. Thank you for my kids. Thank you for my dogs. Thank you for my husband. You know, and even thank the Lord for your struggle, because it's your struggle. It's the opposition that will shape you to the woman that you were created to be.
Yes,
Never
ma'am.
forget
Struggle
that.
creates endurance. I'm telling you.
Yes, yes. And after you do your daily devotional and your prayer, hey Jody, remember to have to do your self-development. If you guys don't know where to start with your self-development, I encourage you to download Audible. Audible is my favorite. And we can share with each other in the group chat what are good suggestions. Today I finished reading. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I finished reading while washing clothes, or listening to it while washing clothes. The 21 it just started reading. The 21 irrefutable laws of leadership.
Love that book.
This is by John Maxwell. Christian man. Most of these guys that like are motivational speakers, they're God-fearing men, which is a plus. You know, because these leaders, they've unlocked the truth, the secret of it. You want to get wealth, you get it through God, because money belongs to God. Period. So remember your self-development. There are many books that you can read. My next read is going to be I don't know. I have to find it, but it's by Eric Worre. If you guys, I was introduced to him by Kristen and LaShawn, Gigi. She'll be on probably later on tonight. But Eric Worre, E-R-I-C. His last name is W-O-R-R-E. There's a book too that I have to find. 10 something. It's one of his latest books. Fill your cup. That's what I want you guys to remember. Don't go pouring into someone if you're an empty cup. It won't work. It won't work. You'll exhaust yourself. Your body will crash, and you'll feel uninspired and not motivated. So make sure your self-development is the first thing that you conquer after your daily devotional. Now, after that, I want you guys to make sure that you have your daily 6 list. How many are familiar with the daily 6 list? Good. How many love it? I love my 6 list. So what does that normally look like? Who wants to chime in and sort of break down what our 6 list should be looking like?
Well, me personally, I do 2 6 lists. I do one for my business and one for my my personal life. My business consists of doing like how many posts I want to do, how many people I want to contact, and I'm very specific on who I want to contact. I don't say, oh, contact 10 people. I actually put their name. So I'm like very specific on my 6 list. As far as like adding people, it's not just sending requests, but actually physically adding them and having them add me back and stuff like that. And, literally going on their posts and commenting, liking, wowing their things, and like really interacting with them and sending voice messages. I don't really send like text, like where I type. I'm more of a voice message type person. So that's what my 6 list look like.
That's really good. And I always remember, guys, are you guys hearing me okay? Because like when Messenger comes up, okay, it's just me then. When you do your 6 list, you don't have to stop at 6. And if you do 6, break it down. Like number 1, like let's say like number 3 is to message, in our case, to message daily 50 people, 100 people, 50 on Facebook, 50 on Instagram. You could put a bullet point, and like for Ebony, she would write the people that she wants to follow up with and stuff like that. Break it down, personalize your 6 list to you. As long as you get the task done, that's what matters. Okay, and
another thing, do the hardest thing first.
yes.
Do the hardest thing first.
That's a good one. That's really challenging. And what else? What else? What else? So, were you guys able to print out the agenda that Kristen put up on the page? I got mine. Thank you, Kristen. So helpful. So helpful. And let me see. Now, I want to talk really quick. Our social media platforms. I want you guys to you don't have to do it immediately, but take the time, like take 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and clean your pages. We don't want our pages to look like a catalog at all. And what I like to do, I think I got this from Chelsea. She's not on yet. Chelsea, she gave a she just said this like it just breezed through, but I grabbed it. What she does is she goes back to the last 10 days. She writes the people down who showed interest on her posts, even if it wasn't about It Works, and she contacts them. She builds a relationship. So so if you guys want to do that, I suggest you do that. It's actually been growing my warm market. Excuse me. And also, I was checking up on some of your Facebook pages. I'd rather do it than another It Works person. A lot of you have your friends list in the open. Please hide it. That's no good. Yes, because Tanya, she shared with us a couple days ago. Yeah, Tanya shared with us a couple days ago where another distributor out of the blue just started friend requesting people that she had on her friends list. Please hide your friends list. Whoever doesn't know how to do it, let me know now and I can quickly show you. Does everyone know how to do it? Do you need help?
No. Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Help
let
me,
me show you guys. Okay.
And you know, just I know that we were told to friend request. You know, people that are in the group. I don't want to be negative, but I mean, I have room to add distributors right now, but like from my upline, they don't like us to friend distributors, and the reason why is because we are taking up spaces on Facebook because we're only allowed 5,000 friends. So it's like if you start getting to that 5,000 mark, you're really going to have to, you know, start telling your DT friends to follow you so that you can free up space for, you know, potential LCs and potential DTs too.
Yes.
So
I completely agree.
So if I haven't accepted any request, that's the reason why. But I have accepted the ones that have sent it to me so far. But that's just the reason, okay? I just wanted to let everyone know that.
Okay. There will be an exception. Only accept people in this accountability group. The reason why I suggest that is so that we can share each other's stories.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
But but anyone else, just don't. Just follow them. You're completely right, because they're just taking up space.
But there's also a different way I look at it, is because when you accept people who are kind of like-minded, your post will be viewed by them, and it gives you your post boosting for everybody else, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like
the algorithm.
Other distributors and other DS people go in and they like your stuff and comment on your things, that's helping you at the same time. So it's kind of, it's one of those kind of iffy things, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it is, but the way that Facebook algorithms work, okay, if you put a specific It Works post up and another distributor likes or comments on that, your friends are going to see that you liked their stuff. So your friends are going to see that distributor's things. So just be mindful of that as well. I like other distributors posts that are not like specifically It Works, because I mean, your friends are going to see that you're liking somebody else's distributor, and that can actually bring your friends to their page. You follow what I'm saying? So you just want to, just kind of be careful of that too, because let's face it, your friends are going to be like, oh, well, you're not making that much money, but I see she's making like $2,000 a month. I'm going to go with her. I mean, that's just. I was with a network company for 15 years, and I've dealt with that for years, where like people, my friends have like totally disregarded me and gone to other people that were making more money than I was. So just be mindful of that too.
Yes, and that's why it's important to hide your friends. Just hide them. So right here, it says manage, edit privacy. This you can only do in the computer, okay? And right here, only me. Nobody else can see your friends list. My Facebook is private, but my posts are public. Big difference. Okay, so make sure tonight, please, please, please hide your friends list. I will be checking because I care about your business, and I don't want nobody. And the way that these companies are playing nowadays, y'all, they're playing dirty. They're literally specifically. I think I shared this with someone. Yes, I shared this with Tammy. She should be coming on later. There's this company that that Carrie Young was mentioning. And literally, we have family night calls on Sunday nights, right? And this company, she didn't name them. They have their Sunday night calls. They literally, guys, have strategies on how to recruit It Works distributor. Hide your friends list.
I think it's with them.
Yes, hide your friends list. And I hear other leaders say differently, you know, that it's okay to do this. But I don't agree with it, and I hope you guys are in agreement with me. Do not add people that already have their own businesses. Leave them alone. Exactly. They've already been taken. Because
unless they come to you, do not. It's an integrity thing. If you're going to run your business in a way that is not with a pure heart, with that full integrity, they won't trust you because they already know that you've gone around, and that those relationships will not last.
Exactly. And it was there was a leader that I heard also today that says when when a regular person who's just on your friends feed, they see that you've got all these people that do paparazzi or Monad and other stuff, Herbalife. I think Herbalife is like our biggest competitive, but they're losing. Okay, so but hold on, baby. They are saying, I just brain farted. My son just distracted me. Give me a second. Come on, Jesus, bring it back. Bring it back. They are, I forgot it. See what happens? 4 kids later, man.
I have a question. Angelina, you said there's a way for us to have our profile private, but our posts public?
Yes, I'll show you right now.
Okay, because my whole profile is public.
Wow.
Let me see. Right here, make a post. Wait, can I show you guys here? No, let me go into the app. Hold on, BB. Can you guys hear me? The sound just left. See, look, I was sleeping on everybody's Facebook. Okay, I go right here to make a post. Right here, you see, my last post was to my potential distributors. So you just change the privacy. Right here, you can go public. You can go to friends. You can be very specific, and this is where also you can post to letters A to E, F, J, K, O, P, T, U, Z, your PLCs, PDTs. And if you don't have your loyal customers in a category, I suggest you do that too. If you don't have your DTs, I also suggest you to do that too. And I also, you know, now that I have you guys here, yes, discard. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
How come I can't hear you guys? Okay, groups. I created it, but it's not just mine. Reps are us. These are for loyal customers. It's an accountability group. If you guys would like to add your loyal customers here, we have we give tips here and things like that. Just let me know, and in fact, I'll add all of you guys on. There is no letting me know. I'll add all of you guys on, and you guys can go live. You can share your tips. You can you could just, you know, you could practice your lives. This is what I like to do. Practice your lives here with us. You know what I mean? We just use this for our loyal customers. Just even for like potential loyal customers. What a couple of us did recently was we did a 90-day challenge, right, Kristen? We did a 90-day health challenge. And we asked people, would you like to be in this accountability group? They're not loyal customers, but they're potentials. So if they see the tips and stuff, this will grab them. You understand what I'm saying? So I will be adding you guys on here definitely tonight. So that's exciting. But I never opened the chat.
Angelina, I had posted on one of the posts.
Oh, and you know what, guys? Don't put that you're with It Works. Take that off. What you can do is put Rapreneur, or if you're a mom, I love to use either stay-at-home mom or mompreneur. But take It Works out, because once they see that, they're just not. They might accept your friend request, but they're not gonna make conversation with you. So on Instagram and Facebook, remove that. Okay. And what else? Yeah, just clean your Facebooks, clean your Instagrams. I heard this tip today. On Instagram, more so than Facebook. Before you put up like a before and after picture on Instagram, let them see pictures of like your kids, your spouse doing something. Let them see at least like 10 pictures before they see like a before and after. Let it be, you know what I mean, where they have to scroll down and be like, oh, she does It Works. You understand what I'm saying? Be intentional. Mind you, just because I'm giving these tips doesn't mean that I've already been doing it. No, baby. I'm going to start doing it today. I'm learning alongside with you.
I want to take a step back really quick as we're talking about cleaning our profiles and making things private. Something that we need to make sure we do. And my Facebook keeps glitching, and I've got to figure out why it's not letting me. But if you go to your Facebook page and there's anything that you need to complete, so like when there's like the about you, or like where do you work, you need to complete where you live. If that's not completed, Facebook flags you.
Yeah, it actually brings down your algorithm. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I heard about that today. So yes, finish your profile. For Instagram, put a quote. Let me see, like for mine, I put married, homeschooling mom of 4, Christian. I put my favorite scripture, and that's it. You know, if people want to know what it is that I do, that's where I get to tell them through direct message or inboxing. You know, you want to leave them guessing. It's like marriage. Like, don't show all your goodies out to the world. Leave it for the bedroom, for your husband, for your wife. You know, that's how it has to be. You got to leave them trying to figure out, what is it about Kristen or Justina?
Also, on Facebook, when you send friend requests, clear it out every once in a while. Your request that has not been accepted, because that also brings down your algorithm too.
Yes, it does.
Because you look like a spammer. You look like a spammer.
Yes.
You look like they flag you as someone who's trying to add people who are really good friends.
Can someone walk me through how to make lists on Facebook? I, for the life of me, cannot remember how to do it. I have like a list for my potential distributors and potential LCs, but I made that like a while ago, and for the life of me, I can't remember how I did it.
Yes, we can do that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have so many questions.
What is going on?
No, actually, that's what this is for.
You go right to, I got it, Johnny. Last time I could not find it. You go right here. You go to friends list and then create list.
How did you get to that? Did you go to your actual profile page?
Go to home.
No, you go to home.
Okay, I'm doing this
and then you go to friends list. Click that.
On the left side of the page?
You click create list, and there you go.
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. My computer is like the worst. I live in the boonies on a farm. Bear with me.
It's okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I couldn't get it together. Okay, I found it. All right.
You found it?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Man, the devil is mad. Parthenia can't get on? Is that what I'm seeing here?
The devil is a lie. Let me tell you.
I'm telling you, if y'all didn't see the live, first of all, see the live that Kristen did earlier, and then see the live that I created before the what is it called, the family call. The devil don't like
Oh, I
that
saw
we're
that
doing
one.
this,
No, I
okay?
was like, preach it. I was like, preach it. Yes.
It's insane. The opposition. Keep
Yes.
Amber in prayer. She went to the hospital yesterday. She went to the hospital today with her boyfriend. Let's keep her in prayer because she wants to do this. She really does. The going live tips. I won't get too much into that because there is a live video on that. I will say this. You want to build a bigger audience, go live more. But guess what? Don't go live for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. The longer you stay live on Facebook, the more people watch. So guess what's the mark, ladies? You got to do a live video for at least 30 minutes.
What?
You got to...
Wait. I'm just learning how to do lives. I can't do it for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes. I heard that and I'm like, oh my goodness. So what I suggest you guys to do, we can discuss, maybe like do a thread on the group page and put suggestions on what topics we can talk about for live. We can do cooking, meal preps. I think, Kristen, that would be a really good one for us to do, like meal preps live. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I made enchiladas
Something.
one day and talked about the fat fighters.
Yes.
It took forever.
Yeah, you see, that would be good. Or the day that I went live in the Raps R Us page, I was doing my hair. And you know what sucks? I thought I was taking forever. It was only 15 minutes, man. Only 15 minutes. But here's one thing that I'm really excited for, but this will have to wait for January. In our agenda in January, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be inviting for the boot camps and for the 1 Team 1 missions.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that, yes. So let me see. We have 10 more minutes. And so the 1 Team 1 missions, the boot camps, that will leave for January. And let me see. One of the tips that Kristen gave in the group chat, that was gold and very much so for all of us. Use power hours to do your chores. So that way you can have more time to work your business and also have more time to relax, to spend time with your family. Okay, so power hours are not just for it works. You could use it for anything. Okay, you can do power hours for example, I homeschool. I give myself 3 power hours to homeschool all 4 of my kids. The baby, you know, he's learning like the sign language, so that's pretty easy. Set your alarms for work. I mean this work. Okay, how many hours you guys want to do? Put it. Okay, and I love that we were discussing that in the group chat. I didn't get to put how many I want to do, but I at this point, because I homeschool, and I want to be intentional, I want to work this like literally a full-time job. And even if you're working and you put like 4 hours, I want you guys to praise yourself and tell yourself, like, I'm working this like a full-time job. Even if you did 2 hours, pat yourselves on the back, because the fact is you're doing it no matter what. Okay, and I know this is scary, it's taking us out of our comfort zones, but listen to me very carefully. Do not think failure. If you think failure, you're gonna end up speaking it, because everything that comes from the heart, it comes out through the mouth. So believe that you're going to succeed. Believe that you're going to promote. Believe that you're going to plant so many seeds. It takes 3 months, or it takes a whole season to be able to reap a beautiful bounty. We're in the season of planting. Let's take advantage of that. And you hear our coach, he keeps saying, you know, the leaders keep saying, January is going to be a booming month. Let's get ready, okay? And just because, let's say that for the month of December, you message people like you've never messaged before. Your posting has gotten so good. You even have fun posting. You speak to people. You blitz more people, but you haven't recruited anyone. You haven't completed your steps to success. Don't think failure. think success because you're becoming so confident, because you're becoming so passionate about this stuff. Fall in love with the product. Fall in love with the product. Fall in love with the comp plan. Fall in love with the bonuses. Fall in love with the commissions check. And if you this is one thing that I've learned from my sponsor. Even if you get a raise from like last month, like $10 more, guess what? Show that to your people on Facebook. Obviously, block the little numbers out, you know, but share that. You know, praise God, I got a raise from last month. Because you did. It's not the amount that you were expecting yet, but guess what? Every dollar that you make that's more, your work is getting paid off. Okay, so let me see. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything that anyone wants to ask before we hop on off here?
Yes. I'm creating my list now, right? Is anyone getting like when I'm doing my actual list for my letters, it's not showing me all of my friends for that particular letter. I know I have way more friends in these letters than what they're showing me.
Are you typing in like A, or are you just like seeing all your friends?
No, when it's asking me, okay, so when I hit create list, right? Okay, hold on. Jesus, my freaking computer, I can't take it as a nightmare. Okay, so when I hit friends list and create list, and I'll, you know, name the list, and then in members, I'll just put the first letter of, like, let's just say K. And it only shows me, it doesn't show me everyone who begins with K, but just has a K in their name. But it's only showing me like 10 people.
So what we ended up doing because of that is we were going by the first letter of the first name because it organized it better. So instead of typing in a letter, we were just letting Facebook, when it says add members, just let Facebook bring up your whole friends list, and anyone that's their first name starts with the letter A, add them to the group.
It's not doing that for me. It's like literally not doing that for me.
I want to say something.
I'm at create new list, and then it says list name. I put the list name, and then in members, it doesn't give me the whole list of my friends list. But like, let's just say I put in K, and so it gives me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 people that has a K in there somewhere in their name.
So okay, so even when you're not typing a letter in, they're still not showing up right.
Correct. They're not showing up at all. Nothing shows up when I put my cursor in the box that says members. Nothing is showing up.
Could it just be that we have to maybe put them in manually?
Jesus, that's a lot of friends.
So what I did, because mine was doing that, is I would do like K, and then I would put K next, or the letter A next to it, and then the names that started with K and A would pop up. And then I would load all that, and then I would delete the A and put K and B. You know, because you know people have initials or whatever. So I would do K and then B, and then I would list all the ones with K and B, and then I would, you know, just went through the whole alphabet. Because it didn't
like force it to go in alphabetical order.
Right, right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so let me see. Okay, so anything else?
I wanted to add something with that last thing that we were saying. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but when I thought I was done with my lists, I went through and I did the math and made sure that I had all of my friends in the alphabetical list, and it only showed, I think it was like 449 friends in the pages or in the lists, and I have 1,500 friends on Facebook. So I was going through my friends list, and there were a lot of them who didn't even pop up when I was typing in the letters.
Yeah, mine did that too. It took me forever to go back and try and type in certain names. Again, that's why I sat there and I did the K and the A, K, B, K, C.
Wow.
I went through one. It took forever.
Okay, I'll check mine tonight too, make sure. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna stop the recording. If let me see. If there's anyone who has to go, that's completely fine. But if there's anyone who wants to jump back in and sort of keep sharing tips and all that, by all means, just jump back in. Okay, Ebony, I know that you have to go to bed. Thank you so much for hopping on. Okay,
Thank you, ladies, for doing this. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So I will see you guys in
Just a second. I'm going to create a poll. I'm going to create a poll on our Ruby Bound page. It's going to say, yes, I went in on the push. No, right now is not my time. So by midnight, you put
right?
yes or no. Ebony, we know you're a yes. So if you don't get to do it, we know you're in. But yeah. So
okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, let's hop back on. If anyone has any questions or want to talk about fears, I think we should do that.
Yes, that's very important. So I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. Good night.
Good night.
Well, it's supposed to start just